this is a weird one. We have a woman here living in her home. Oh, hang on. I'll explain what's going on in a second. Give me a minute. Okay, so we rolled up. We've got a woman in her home saying that someone broke into her house and she was hiding in the bathtub and they're sleeping in her bed apparently. So we need to talk with the sergeant and find out what's going on.
You guys were quick tonight.
You know? I wish. Hey Sarge, what's the story here? This is kind of strange. She just high and got lost and thought it was her house kind of thing?
You know what? We haven't had any, I haven't spoken to her or anything like that.
You haven't talked to the RP?
6 Frank Robert Zebra 144, no want, no warrant. 2009, Toyota 4-door. Christy Valentine.
Yeah, there's another sergeant in there, so they're talking to it. I'm just out here with her.
Okay, copy.
We're trying to get the whole story.
Okay, I'll chat with them. Thank you, sir. So, again, we had the call came out as a woman saying that there was someone in her home, possible residential 211, which is armed robbery in progress. We came down and I jumped out and ran over here, and we've got a female.
467 copies the structure, citing further Crenshaw.
There's a female who lives here, and she was actually hiding in the bathtub looking at her phone with her security system, and she sees this girl that they just took out in cuffs, laying down in her bed in her home. So we're not sure exactly what the deal is. We're gonna have to talk to the sergeant who's here, which I think he's walking up right now. We'll chat with him. Yeah, that's him right there. We'll talk with him. Let's see. There's a car coming down, and that might be related to the whole deal. The two sergeants are talking right now. I don't want to interrupt. I think they're trying to figure out what they've got going on. That, I think, is the homeowner's father. So there's that. Both sergeants are walking up, so we're going to wait a second. Yeah, it's definitely her father. He left the car running in the street. So they're going to talk, and then what we'll do is we'll go down, we'll flip around, we'll wait for the sergeant to come out, and then we'll chat with them once they've discussed with each other exactly what's going on. But like I said to the first sergeant that we spoke to, it sounds like maybe she looks like she's under the influence of something. So maybe she thought it was her home and broke in, and then was just trying to go to sleep, because it sounds like she was laying in our victim's bed. So kind of not the thing you want to be dealing with when you're home at 2:15 in the morning, about 2 a.m. So again, the bars let out here in LA around, I think they close at about 2. Usually they start getting everybody out at about 1:45. So if she was out drinking or something like that, then this could have been in relation to her night and where she ended up. So it could be a mistaken house type situation. Looking at that girl all dressed up, to go out, I don't think she was looking for a house to break into. I think she just grabbed the wrong spot. But again, we need to hear that from LAPD. And even if that's the case, that's still an interesting story. So that's all we got so far.
Seven copies signed for structure and 77 computer.
What do you got? Sounds like, again, what we suspected.
Dark fire.
Oh, with extensions.
They're still responding.
Copy. And 455 is going to be going back 10-8 from the west side. It's going to be a possible 390 female into the wrong house. So it looks like she was out drinking at the bars and ended up in the wrong house tonight. I don't know if they'll actually press criminal charges, but kind of an interesting story. It's just, Imagine being by yourself in your home and then some woman's getting in your bed and you're in your bathtub looking at her on your security camera. I mean, it's terrifying. So I'm glad it wasn't a serious situation with somebody armed, you know, trying to do bad things, because this would have been a completely different story. So that's all we got. Female in her bed at 2 a.m. Cool.